Difference is the music.
And welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including the Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM iHeartRadio, as well as Omni Studio. And good evening, Ellie. How are you today?
Yeah, good.
Good. She's been flat chat all weekend, I believe. True? She doesn't stop, this girl. I swear to God, she's just a workaholic, like pretty much like me, Ellie. That's why we get along so well. So welcome to the show, guys. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Post up your question. Don't give me anything else other than the question. I just need your question, and don't put any numbers or names or what's happened or who's passed or anything like that. I don't use any tarot cards. This is my desk. There you go. That's my actually there's my desk. Nothing on it but my notepad and a trusty pen. That's all I have, and I don't use any cards to help me get ahead in this field. So just post your question, guys. I love to know who I'm helping around the world as well. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. It's always nice to know that I've helped someone across the airways, across the seas, across the counties, across the oceans, wherever it may be. I just love to know who I've helped. So I've got a lot of people on here that have been with me for a very long time, and I'm very grateful for that, which is the Wendy Merce Martins, the Michelle Coburns, the Jill Polglaze, Joanne Howard is up there again, and Leona Sunday, good evening. She says it's 4 a.m. here Sunday morning in Arkansas. Wow, go Leona, you're on fire. Michael Draper, good evening. Well, thanks for joining us as well. We've got here Derek Lawrence, good evening from South Africa. It's 11 a.m. there. Thanks for joining us. How cool is that? I love it when we get a lot of people from around the world. Benoni in South Africa as well. Athena Lawrence, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Darlena George, good evening. Lorraine Fraser, where is she from? Scotland. Thanks for joining us. How cool is that? Now, if I've missed your question, just repost it again. We've got Kathy Hazel from Auckland in New Zealand. Thanks for joining us. That's pretty much it for the locations at the moment, but tell me where you're from, guys. I love to know who I'm helping. There was a question up here earlier. So I'm an international medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit. There's no tools involved. There's no cards. There's nothing like that. So make sure that you just post your question. I always just need the question. Don't give me the dates of the passing or the birthdays or how many children or this and that. Whatever I get from spirit, I deliver as long as it can fit with the media law here in the studio. The media law is quite strict with us or with anybody on air, and we can talk about certain things in certain ways and et cetera, et cetera. So if you've just joined us, I do this show every Sunday night on SWR 99.9 FM from 8 till 10 p.m. We've done this. This is our 106th live show on SWR. We've done 472 live shows altogether. Times that by 2 hours, and that will equal whatever that equals. Do you know what that equals, Ellie? I'll get the trusty calculator out and work it out. So while we're doing that. Hang on, where's my calculator? My phone had an update, Ellie, and it's changed everything around. It's like the 18.11 software update or whatever it is. The software has updated itself, and sure as ever, it's kind of done a few things. 944 hours. That's how much we've done. So free across the world. But my phone's gone a bit haywire today. Well, it's haywire for me because it's all changed and it just looks a bit different. That's all. And I kind of got used to it. I was sat in bed this morning just going through it. It picked up all my old text messages, went right back to 2015. How weird is that? Like nearly 10 years ago. So, yeah, it was a bit daunting, actually, so to speak. Just want to say good evening to my dear friends Anne-Marie and Alan. Anne-Marie and I have, we've got a long-standing relationship, a friend relationship, besties as well. We've got a whole team of 15 of us or something like that. And we've been whinging all year about how we wanted to finish our courses. And I've just finished my course with the the real estate section. I'm just waiting to get the certificate back, and then so is she. She's finished her trainer and assessor course, and I said to her, you know, when we finish this, it's going to be a miracle because we've just delayed it for so long. But she finished her course today or last week. Oh, actually, sorry, not last week, the week before, and I finished mine last week, which was really nice to hand in and just wait for the outcome now. So, which is really good. I can't wait to get my certificate and so on. But thanks for all your support during the year as well, Anne-Marie, and well done. Congratulations on your achievement. And we also want to just say good evening to Tony. Hi, Tony, my MS, beautiful friend. He's probably at home watching, or he's going to watch it back or watch it tomorrow. But I hope you're well, Tony. Take it easy. And I'll chat with you soon. I just still need to go and have that Christmas lunch with you. So let's do that sooner than later. I've also got here Kathy Hazel. Yes, we said her from Auckland, New Zealand. We've got Angela Foote. She's from New Zealand as well. She said it's 10:05 p.m. So they're 2 hours ahead of us. We've also got here. So if I've missed your question and repost again, Lorraine Fraser said it's 9:05 a.m. in Scotland. That's pretty cool. And I actually do like to know the times as well, because it's kind of really cool to see how people, you know, kind of get involved with our show, which is really nice. So, okay. If I've missed your question and just repost it again, I'm going to go back a little bit because I saw a question come up earlier. 1 second, guys, and then we can start doing the readings. I've actually had a bit of hay fever over the weekend. I've been sneezing quite a fair bit. Where was that question now? Okay, Lorraine Fraser. She said, good morning. We don't say morning here. We say good day, because morning is morning. So you're actually mourning someone. That's why they've made it like that, believe it or not. So Lorraine Fraser said, it's good catching you on the live stream. It's been a while. Love and best wishes for holiday season from Scotland. Thanks so much, Lorraine. I can't wait to have 2 weeks off. That's what I can't wait for. Jewel Polglaze was on the wrong page. Oh dear, you're slipping there, Jules. I don't know what's going on there, but you're slipping. Who else have we got here? They're all having a conversation. Am I able to get a mini reading, please? Thank you. Kathy Hazel, yes, of course. I've got Angie Dan here as well. Thanks for joining us. Kathy Hazel. What do we get for Kathy Hazel? So just a mini reading. We'll just do a journal here. So I'm getting number 14 around you, 15, and my right big toe is aching. You know where the ball of the foot is? Just where the ball area. I don't know what it's called, what the bone that is. I can't remember. But that area there is aching. I feel like something's happened to that, or someone's had bunions or something like that. I almost wrote onions, not bunions. Gosh. So number 14, 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. You've also got 15, 1 and 5 is 6 in the month of June. So I feel like there was hard times or big occurrences around the May, June. But this year in June, milestone or something that is going to be like a birthday, anniversary, memorial there. But I'm also feeling that June's going to be a significant change for you. I'm getting the 555 around June, unless it's already just happened this June, just gone, but definitely 555. And I'm getting an elderly male here as well. And I feel like this was either your father or grandfather. And I feel like this person had his heart on his sleeve, like constant had his heart on his sleeve. And this man was quite black and white. I feel like he was his words made meanings. They're saying to me, like, whatever flowed from the mouth, it made meaning. Black and white. He didn't hold back. And I'm also getting pain in my right knee as well. So this pain, like the toe has nearly gone, but the knee has just gone. Like it's like someone's flicking you in the knee. You know, that's how I get the pain sometimes, especially if I get pain in ovaries or something like that, which I'm getting the ovaries for you as well. So I feel like this was left ovary or ovaries had some like form of cyst or something like that there as well. Just going back to the knee, was there surgery or someone had issues? Because I see like a brace, an actual brace around the knee. Like it looks like a blue color, like a dark blue brace. Brace there. Yep. This man, definitely black and white. He's saying it's like he's putting his hands on his shoulder. Like you can't see because of the microphone, but he's putting his hand on his shoulder and he's like, or his heart. He's saying like his word was his word. It's like from his heart. That's what he's saying to me. Word was a word from the heart. And the anxiety has been strong with you for some time now. I do feel like that, and I'm going to say this as I'll say it for everybody. It's a mineral deficiency. Please top up your essential minerals. You need to do some research on this because I feel like there's been a bit of exhaustion and like taking big breaths from exhaustion, things like that. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Keep your chin up there, lovey. Things are going to shift gears around June. It's going to be very nice for you, which is good for you for a change, they're saying to me. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. Like I said, we're live across the world. We do this every Sunday night from 8 till 10, and every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well on another radio station. So Anthea Lauren says, question. What is the timing for me to move back overseas? Am I on the right track sorting things out to go? And any other advice? Thank you. So to move back overseas. Anthea Lawrence, moving. So I'm getting May next year, moving overseas. I'm getting May next year, and I feel like May is going to be a lot more pleasant for you. That's what I'm hearing. Anytime sooner, it's not going to be the right time for you. I don't feel like that's the right time. So around May next year, settlement will be around June. So you'll be settled around June. So look forward to that. And she said, am I on the right track sorting things out to go? 100%. If you want something so badly there, Anthea, you need to manifest what you want as well. Because I feel like there's kind of like you're in two frames of mind here. It's like you don't want to leave the situation right now, but you need to leave the situation. And Spirit will push you out. So whatever's going on around you, Spirit is definitely going to push you out and push you towards what you want. So look forward to this. It's going to be nice. I feel like there's a couple of opportunities over there. And have you been feeling unwell? Because I just feel like I feel quite unwell, like want to vomit, but not vomit, if that makes sense. Nauseous. Nauseous equals cautious. I don't know why I just heard that. It's so weird. Cautiousness. Why do they need you to be cautious? You need to know the answer to that. I feel like you're treading on eggshells. Treading on eggshells here. But you need to be cautious if it's planned, if it's a planned move. So keep your chin up there, lovey, because things are going to shift gears for you as well. And this is going to be around February. Definitely the change is going to be around February. And it's like mindset is going to be like really, really good. As much as you think that you can't do something, you definitely can do all this yourself because it's in your path. It's definitely there. I'm also getting 16 around you, 167 in the month of June. I was going to say July, but I said June, but I meant June and July at the same time because I had it at the same time. So June and / July, definitely things are changing there as well. Are you looking for work over there as well? Because I feel like it's going to come around the July. Like your settlement will be around June and then July will actually take place with either work or some money coming in. Okay, so look forward to that. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, I just need people to post up their questions, and that'll be really great. I've only had 2 questions here so far. Have we got done Angela Foot? Okay, I just found her question. Okay, so what do we got there for Angela? Hi, just asking if anyone has a message for me, please, and thank you. So let's go. What do we got for Angela? I'm getting 17 and 8 in August around you. Did someone have like pain in the nose or a nose piercing or something like that? Wow. Oh, on the right side of the nose. Right side of the nose, or something happened there on the right side of the nose. I'm also getting left hip pain. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. I feel like this is either an arthritis or something like that, but around the nose is not arthritis. That was like either a piercing or something. It's really painful. I don't know what it is. I've never had that pain in my nose before. It's right on the side here where the flesh is. I'm also getting that pain back in the hip as well. So look forward to the February, and also look forward to into March, because February and March things are shifting. And have you had pain like in the lower legs area, like where you can't feel it, like pins and needles, lower leg areas? And this is, well, it's actually from hamstring sometimes as well, but I feel like the lower leg area is more pins and needles. And this is a circulation thing for you as well. Have you had a diagnosis or anything like that with circulation in the blood, like blood not right? Because I feel like the blood is just like looks cloudy to me. They show me the bloodstream and they show it to me from my hand, and it just looks like it's cloudy to me. Do you have, because it's showing me mold, and I always get this with bloodstream lately, and they're showing me mold, like mold near where you sleep or mold somewhere around where you are. And you can smell it too, because I can smell it now. Or it's like around the environment. Wow. Okay. But definitely next year's shifting gears all over the place here. So it's like you're changing in a couple of directions for next year. So look forward to it, Angela. You can actually handle it because you're used to this, but definitely changing in a few different directions. Changing few ways. And it's like you've just had a light bulb moment. It's like you've just recognized what's going on around you, and you've gone, okay, I know what's going on there. I'm going to give that a miss, So, but I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any validations there, Miss Ellie? Not yet. I'm going to have to jump out of this live here on my iPad because it's not doing the right thing. And I don't like it when it does that, and I can't see who's on there. So anyway, we'll be just 1 second, and then we'll be back on this thing here. Okay, there we go. Now I've got some more questions. Thank God for that. This Facebook sometimes gets me. I do not know how the algorithm works. I think 1 minute I've worked it out, Ellie, and then next minute I'm snookered again. So, but Stephanie Athill, good evening. Are my sisters and I still on track for the big move overseas? Oh, okay. So you're moving overseas. All right. Oh, look, I've said this before to you girls. I remember it doesn't matter what you girls do, you will always achieve what you need to do. Okay, you will have money. If you stick together, you will have money. That's what I'm hearing. It's like the currency and the flow is with the family. So dollars into the family. And this is going to pay down for many generations. So you all need to keep it together. As much as you might get into each other's pockets and be annoyed sometimes and whatever, you need to understand that that this part of the process, you guys can make some really good money, really good coin, I'm hearing. So look forward to. You've had a lot of anxiety though, and I know you don't show this as well, but it's good. You're very strong. It's like your mind is just set, okay, which is really good. So you've got it's not like called the mindset. It's actually your mind is set. And it's really good. And I don't see this changing gears. I don't see this changing gears at all. I feel like this is going to be really nice for you to continue, just keep focused. Don't lose sight of everything. Just keep focused. Don't be over the top and over detailed. Just go full force, straight ahead. Motivation is your key, and you're the one to lead the family. That's what I'm hearing, Steph. So motivation is key. Yeah, I feel like the anxiety is getting stronger because you're not trusting yourself enough. But I really, really look forward to hearing about all your successes coming up for next year, because it'll be really good for you guys. The 2025, really nice. Okay, so I'm just seeing dollar signs, dollar signs, dollar signs. If you play your cards right, and I've spoken to you about that before in a private reading. So if you play your cards right and you stick together, this family is going to have money. So that's what I'm seeing. And just like cash, you know what? I've never seen this before, but I see cash jackpot. Wow. I've never seen that before, and I'm just trying to write that cash. The honey. The honey is in the pot when Pooh Bear goes and finds the honey, and it's in the pot, and he's holding the pot, and he has the honey. So the honey is there, definitely there, honey. So I'll leave that there, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you there, Steph, which is really nice. Actually, around February, things are going to start to take off for you girls. So, and sometimes it's going to feel a little bit overwhelming, but hold on, because the trip is going to be really nice. Okay, you just got to keep reassuring them. Send this part of the reading to your sisters so that they can understand where you're coming from, because otherwise they're not going to get it. Okay, because they're just going to go, oh, she's trying to boss us around or whatever. She's trying to do this, trying to do that. But the money, you can see where the money is. And I told you that before, but you definitely need to go for this. Okay, it's going to be really nice for you guys, for the whole family. Really, really good. I can't wait to see that. So, yeah. What do we got here? Right, I've just fixed up the iPad. Glennis Lacey, do you have a natural remedy that can help? I've got the calamine lotion, but is there anything else, please? What is wrong with you there, Glennis? What did she say? What's wrong with her?
Like a mozzie bite on her face or something.
Oh, on her face. Oh God, I remember going to do a photo shoot at this thing, and I had a mozzie bite me right on the forehead. How bad was that? What do they use? I don't know. Calamine lotion. The Aussies use here. I mean, you can always. They say that you get your nail and you do like you push your nail into like a cross kind of way, and it stops it right in the bite. I would use, if it was me, I would use oregano oil, pure 100% oregano oil, which I use on my skin. Not around the eyes or the sensitive areas, not the T-zone. I just use it on the cheeks sometimes. That's amazing. Then you can actually have a few drops of that in water as well, a couple of drops in water. But what else is there? Oh my gosh, castor oil. That's all organic, the whole lot. I would just do a combination of those things. If one thing doesn't work, try the other. But I'll leave that there. I'm not a doctor or naturopath or anything like that, but that's what I would use for myself. So it's up to you what you use, lovey. Sarah Gledhill should visit my family in Denver. Did she write something else there? Because that's all I can see. Doesn't make sense, that, to me. Okay, we've got Rose Tinsley from Queensland. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. Okay, we've got a validation there from Anthony. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I have 4 validations.
Oh, you got 4. Okay, righto. Who's the first one?
Angela, Anthea, Angela, Stephanie, Kathy.
Oh, so Anthea Lawrence.
So Anthea said, my birthday is in May. Feelings of nausea makes sense. Having a time commitment to someone who is looking after my dogs overseas when things have been so delayed to return.
No, there's a nauseous there. Not that I can spell it. Oh, okay, righto. So she's got pets overseas. Is that what she means?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Things will change. Just hold the fort there, Anthea. You'll be right. Very strong. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Angela Fritz said, you were right. I have been having pain in my calf muscle really bad. Last week I had a blood test and been told that I have an infection in my body. You're amazing.
Oh, wow, in the blood. So there's the blood there. I wrote that in the cloudy blood. So did she say anything about the mold? Because I still get the mold. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, listen, if Angela's still on, Angela Foot, I want you to get, because it's whatever's going on in the home, I feel like this is also like in the blood, if that makes sense. Okay, so yes, and I just heard sepsis. Sepsis, is it sepsis or sepsis? Sepsis. I just heard that. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yeah, so Stephanie Angela said, yes, it's like I can definitely feel it. Thanks, Leslie. I'm trying so hard, but I'm going to tell them we've been working on it, sending love.
Wow, that's awesome. I love it. We did a private reading some time ago, and this come up, and I said, oh my gosh, the money. I can see just like everyone's going to be so happy. And it's just a matter of just working together, girls. That's all. It's just working together. and it'll all pay off. So you just got to be really patient with each other and be really, really have that mindset in the background that things are going to shift gears with money, because it's definitely coming in. Okay, even if it's not straight away, it's definitely coming in. It doesn't feel like it right now, but you got to look at the big picture. Look at the long-term big picture when you buy property, especially. Okay, who else have we got here? Oh, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Kathy Hazel said, the knee is my husband. He had
Oh.
surgery but still gets pain. June did changes. We got our granddaughter come to stay with us, which we had to change our home life. I have an oxygen machine. The man is my father. He did wear his heart on his sleeve for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, bless him. Wow. So the granddaughter's there. That's the change. And she's a pocket rocket, I'm hearing as well. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. Is that it? Yeah. So Stephanie, you need to get your sisters to watch what I've said tonight, lovey, if you're still there. We did Kathy Hazel. Thanks for the validation, guys. So that's what we like here. We love our validations. And we love it. What is a mozzie? Yes, Alicia Gabriel Garcia. Over here in Australia, we call mosquitoes mozzies, MOZZIES.
We just have this horrible habit of shortening everything.
Yes, that's right. And everything's got to have an izzy on the end, or what else? What's another? Footy, Maccas. No, I don't know. Gosh, there's so many of them that we can't even think of one straight now. But yeah, give us half an hour and we'll have a whole list of them. There's lots of stuff. We even shorten people's names. So Summer Dawson from New Carolina, thanks for joining us. Lily Dale in Melbourne, Kayleen Thomas, thanks for joining us. Epsom salts you can use, I think, Summer Dawson, but I think Epsom salt's mainly for muscles, because I used to give that to the AFL girls when I used to do their strength and conditioning and all their stuff. They took me up to Queensland to do their the New South Wales ACT state team. They took me up there to do their strength and conditioning and their strapping of their arms and their wrists, their elbows, their shoulders, their knees, their ankles, their lower back, everything I strapped. But that was really cool. But I got them Epsom salts and gave that to them after the games that we played up there, and they bathed in that, and then recovered really well after, because it's full of magnesium, which is fantastic for your body. So let's keep going. So Lesley, we do the cross with the mosquito bites too. It really works. And Vicks Vapor Rub and toothpaste is very good, Glennis Lacey. There you go. Okay, there you go, Glennis Lacey. You can find out anything on this show from everybody. What have we got here? If I've missed your question, then please write it again, because we are coming back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
Is the music.
Keeping you up to date with Sydney's West.
SWR 99.9 Community Update. Pink Up Blacktown is a fundraising event to support breast care nurses in Blacktown. The highlight of the campaign is the Pink Up High Tea, taking place this coming Monday, the 9th of December at 6:30 p.m. The elegant event will feature delicious food, entertainment, and heartfelt speeches from local advocates and cancer survivors. Tickets for the Pink Up Blacktown High Tea are available now, and all proceeds will go directly to funding the McGrath Breast Cancer Nurses in Blacktown. To purchase tickets or learn more about the event, please visit the Pink Up Blacktown Facebook page. By supporting Pink Up Blacktown, you're helping provide essential care for families affected by breast cancer and contributing to a brighter, more hopeful future for those in need. This has been a community service announcement.
SWR 99.9. Paul and his team at Academy Funeral Services were such a big help when Frank passed away. They were always there and helped with planning every part of what was a truly fitting ceremony that celebrated Frank's life. They were extremely respectful, trustworthy and compassionate. Their prepaid funeral plans made things so much easier too. You should call them on 9688 7977 or find them online at academyfuneralservices.com.au. Station sponsor.
I was just looking at the servers in the other room here. They're amazing. They're massive. I should show you guys what these guys did in here, how they made this studio. It's commercial grade. It's just awesome. How long have I got, Ellie?
Your support and show up. Blacktown City FC.
1 minute.
Your town, your team.
There are so many people and places claiming to be business experts. So who do you trust?
I'm going to sneeze
For
again.
me, the answer was simple. The Western Sydney Business Centre. They help me with business planning, cash flow, and how to get the best out of Facebook and LinkedIn for my business and more. And best of all, it's free. That's right. You can get 4 hours of fully subsidised business advice with an accredited business advisor. So do what I did. Call the Western Sydney Business Centre on 4721 5011 now.
West HQ is the leading landmark destination for entertainment, fitness, lifestyle and accommodation in the Western Sydney region. Whether you're catching up with friends and family or planning a night of romance, find the perfect dish with an abundance of mouth-watering dining choices. Take in a show at the spectacular Sydney Coliseum Theatre. And why not spend the night at the luxurious Novotel Sydney? Welcome home to the heart of Greater Sydney at West HQ. Station sponsor.
Sydney's West.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including the Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM, iHeartRadio, as well as Omni Studio. And we're here every Sunday night on SWR at 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, just before Sheila's show, the financial show, which she does an amazing job there as well. So send your questions to the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air Facebook page, and I will read it out over the airways. And Ellie will read out the validations when you send that through as well. So join us here every Sunday night, like I said, 8 till 10. So I'm just going to come past a question here. I'm just going back a little bit here where the mosquito one was. Summer Dawson, we got up to you. North Carolina, thanks for joining us. Kayleen Thomas from Lilydale in Melbourne. And then I saw something else from, who was it? Derek Lawrence. Derek, is that how you say that, Ellie? Derek. I've never heard of a name like that. So nice. Derek. So, hi, started a new job. Any views on that? Also, will I return overseas in the future? Yes and yes. Definitely will be returning overseas. Will return overseas. Because just like you can't sit still. That's what I'm saying. It's like you settle for a certain period of time and then you get itchy feet and then you've got to move again. Any views on that for started a new job? Yes, I feel like this new job is kind of I just heard boring, but I also feel like this new job is not what you thought it would be, okay? Not what you thought it would be. I'm just writing this down. But also, I do feel like that it's time that it's not just a time of change for you with this new job, but I do feel like this job is going to teach a few lessons that need to, like, experience lessons. You know what I mean? So it's going to be really good for you if you can have that little bit more patience with it, because even if it's new, it just means that things haven't shifted gears yet there. Okay, so once it starts revving up for you, then you're going to see the change with everything going forward with that. Okay, so. But I do feel like this is going to be, you're going to be overseas maybe 2 to 3 years from now, okay? And that's going to be really nice. But I do get the anxiety with you as well. I'm also getting 17, 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. I'm also getting 22. So what is 22? 2 and 2 is 4 in the month of April as well. April this year definitely changes around April this year as well. It's like you need to shift gears yourself. It's like automatic mode has got to end here, okay? So you're doing things to get a new job, but you're not doing things to shift gears in other directions as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, we had another person here I wanted to read out as well. So we've got Dawn Nash. Hi from Dawn in Helensvale on the Gold Coast. Thanks for joining us, Dawn. Beautiful. I think one night we almost hit nearly every state around Australia. I think the only one was missing was Tassie a few months ago. Been struggling lately, in need of maybe some direction and guidance, please. Joni Chamberlain. Okay, what have we got here? Joni. And guidance, please. Boone in IA. Is that Iowa? IA? For United States? Indianapolis, is it? IA? Iowa, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, Boone. Well, thanks for joining us all the way over from all the way over across the airways anyway, Joni. But you're asking because you've been struggling lately in need of some guidance. Now, first thing I want you to do is you get your pen out, write down The Secret full movie. That's the first thing I need you to go to YouTube and watch that. It's about an hour and 21 minutes, and that's going to change your life because you're saying here. The laws of attraction is like a documentary on The Secret full movie, right? But when you write what you've just written, you're saying been struggling lately, in need of some direction. When you say you've been struggling lately, that part there is going to continue because you're actually putting that out to the universe. So this is time for stopping saying anything that you don't want to happen. So when you have spirit, you have spirit on one side, you have the universe on the other. If you continually say, I've been struggling lately, they put it together and they only know one word, which is yes. They always deliver the yes of anything that you're thinking, you're saying, or you're feeling, especially the feeling part. If you're feeling like you're struggling and you can't get yourself up off the ground, or you can't get out of bed or whatever, that's going to continue because you're planting the seed with the universe. If you don't believe me, you're only new here, because I can see that I haven't seen this name for before, unless you've been on my shows, but it hasn't come up with a long-term follower or anything like that, or a top fan. But when you start to say things like this, spirit starts to deliver. And even if you say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week, what happens? You just get by till the end of the week. And then you'll just get by till the following end of the week, and then the next end of the week. And it's just a revolving circle of spiraling down of little things. And, the best way to test this is to say to your parking angels, ask your angels when you go parking, or when you go to park the car to get the groceries or whatever, ask them to put a parking spot right outside the door so that you can walk straight in and you don't have to walk too far. Just ask them that, just plant the seed in the universe, manifest it happening, and sure as ever, it's going to happen. And this is going to change your life, Joni, because you can't continue to say these words of low vibration. So when you say words of low vibration, I've been struggling lately, everything's too hard, I can't afford this, Will I get better soon? Anybody can get better soon when they put their mind to it. Anybody can stop struggling when they put their mind to it. Anybody can have money when they put their mind to it. So it's all about the change and shift in mindset here. And that's what this message is for you there, Joni. And I definitely do see the change coming. Once you get this, what I'm talking about, and once you go and watch The Secret, it's going to shift gears for you. I honestly cannot stress it enough. And people just say, oh yeah, she's just bragging about this secret or whatever. But it's changed my life. That's why I share it. I never give anything to anybody unless it's done something for me, or it's been good for me. I never refer anything unless I've done it, or I've tried it, or I've actioned it, or whatever the case may be, depend on what it is. But going forward, this is definitely going to change your life, Joni. So I really strongly, really, really want you to go off the show now. Go watch The Secret full movie on YouTube. It's called The Secret full movie. That's the whole title of the documentary. And you'll need to watch it over and over again, because it's got so many good things of the laws of attraction. And that's like how, different people, like Jim Carrey, he said that the only way he became an actor was he wrote that he got $10 million on a check, and he carried that check around for many, many years in his wallet. And then what happens? His first check when he was an actor was $10 million. So it's just little things like that. And that's not little, it's big, but things like that, you need to manifest what you want, lovey, because otherwise it's going to continue to spiral down, and it gets worse and worse, and the anxiety goes up, because I understand you've got anxiety as well. But I'm also getting 16 around you as well, 7 in the month of July. So by July next year, things are going to shift gears, because like I said, the more that you say things that are negative, or the more that you say things that are low vibration, it's not even just being negative, it's low vibration stuff. And when you pick it up, and you can say things like, oh, this week was a little bit hard, but next week I know is going to be a lot better, because I'm going to survive this. I'm going to get through that. The money I can see coming in, even if you don't think there's going to be money coming in, you never think that. You just got to keep saying that to yourself. Doesn't matter what I do, I'm going to have money flowing through the door. I've always got continuous money coming through the door. That's pretty much what you do. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validation, Sam Biselli?
Yeah.
Okay, over to you.
Derek Lauren said, spot on feelings I had from within regarding the new lessons and moving overseas.
Beautiful. Very, very good. Yes, look forward to those dates as well there, Derek, okay? Because I feel like those dates are definitely going to make a big, significant change in your life as well, Lovey. So look forward to it. And I want feedback as well. Thanks. So we've got here Kayleen Thomas. Hi, how are you? Will surgery help my terrible foot pain? Have tried everything. So depends on what the foot pain is. I don't know what the foot pain is, but what have we got to Kayleen? Depends on what it is, Lovey. If it's plantar fasciitis, when we used to do, when I used to lecture anatomy and physiology, and we used to do the sports trainers for the players and stuff like that. That's what I used to do with 3 elite teams here. Sorry, I only forgot one that used to come down from Queensland down to Sydney. When we used to do that, we used to have to strap their feet and strap their ankles, etc. But if you go to a really good sports physio, I always recommend people go to sports physios and talk to them about the pain. Depends on what kind of pain this is. And they will actually either strap your foot into a position where the foot doesn't move too much, and then the pain will shift off the foot. But if it's plantar fasciitis, it's usually a calf, because I'm a massage therapist as well. So it's usually a calf, tightening in the calf, so the lower part of the calf, the soleus. So look at getting onto a really, really good sports physio so that they can shift that pain away and get rid of it for you, because I know what it's like to have pain in your feet. And this could, and also, you could also, when we did the players as well, we used to monitor their and set up after the games all their hot and cold baths. So you can do like an ice bath or something like that. So get a bucket and then put your foot into around 12 to 15 degrees is what we used to use for the ice baths for the boys, and put your feet in that and then put it into hot water and then put it into cold water. So shift it like this, and then the body will get more blood flow there, which heals it as well. And that's why they do that, so that the body can actually recover a lot quicker. So try that. Look up a really good, usually the really busiest sports physios are the ones that are the best, because they're always busy, and depends on where you live. If you live in Sydney, New South Wales, let me know, because I can pass you the details of my sports therapist as well. He's amazing. He's brilliant. I used to give all my PT clients to him as well. And also I've got a really good podiatrist here in Sydney, New South Wales as well, and he does orthotics. So you might need orthotics for your feet. And most of the population do, because the floor is like concrete now. Well, it is concrete that we're walking on everywhere. And people don't get their feet on sand, and people don't get their feet on grass anymore. And that's why they're always having problems with their feet, because the body is supposed to be walking on the natural surface. But we don't. And that's it. So if you need to have that information, just send me a private message and I will share those contacts with you. Okay, thank you, Ellie. Oh, Paul Will, happy Sunday, Leslie. Appreciation post and question. I just wanted to reach out with gratitude from your guidance and advice this year, especially surrounding our foster journey. Still no update on Bub question. If it's not meant to be, and this little Bub stays where he is now long term, do you feel we would potentially continue this foster journey for emergency care? Yes. Long-term care for little Bubs needing urgent care, yes, I do. I just feel so strongly drawn to continue on this path. We have so much love to give to a child in need. 100%, Lovey. That's not even a question that I should answer, because it's you've already answered it yourself, Lovey. I don't need to answer that. You're definitely on this path to get foster children, and I don't understand why they still haven't given you that child. And this has been going on for months now. I don't understand, but I don't know why I still see it before Christmas. It's just bizarre. I might be wrong, but I don't know. I just see baby in arms. I see, like a little, it looks like a little elf outfit on him, and I also see like the Jingle Bell Santa and all that in the Christmas tree. They're like holding this child next to a Christmas tree. I don't know why. What is the date? So we've got the 8th. So you've still got, what, 22 days? Is it, Ellie? How many days till Christmas? What is it? 20, 15 days? What is it?
17 days.
Yeah, something like that. So you've still got a few more days. I would be just onto them. I'd just be just constantly onto them. Yes, definitely strange how they haven't given this poor baby over already. It just doesn't make sense. Something's not right there. Los Angeles, California. So Jasmine Villarreal. Why am I feeling so much sadness and rage? Los Angeles. Oh, I don't know, lovey. Sometimes we get like that. It's like we get annoyed with ourselves as well, you know, like things can happen from the past that we don't even recognize, and going forward we don't understand why we feel upset. I feel like this is a fatigue thing for you as well, Jasmine. I haven't seen your name on here before, but I feel like this is a fatigue thing for you as well. And also, sometimes rage can come from when we're just frustrated with things around us and we can't share that. We can't show that. And there's no point. I mean, where does it get you when you're feeling sad? Like, who's the person that you're affecting? You're only affecting yourself, right? So nobody in this world can make somebody else happy. It's just it's in ourselves. It's in our soul to make ourselves happy, and we find things and we do things that make ourselves happy. If we're looking for something, we need to look for something that makes us happy, not sad. If you're really sad and you don't understand why, sometimes that can be a hormonal imbalance. Sometimes that can be a nutritional imbalance where you're not getting enough nutrition or the nutrients or your trace minerals and things like that. So top up your magnesium, top up your trace minerals, and look that up, lovey. Lots of different things can affect the mood for the rage. So you overseas are having a hard time with this world order thing and whatever else they're doing over there. So I can't imagine what people from Los Angeles are going through, and it's just horrendous. But going forward, we need to pull together and, whatever is making you sad, remove it. That's all I can say. It's like, don't ever look back in the past. Don't ever go back to the past where it's dragging you down. Like, I hardly ever look at my past. And like, even going this morning from my phone when it upgraded to that new software 18.11 or whatever it was, it brought back all these text messages for some reason, right back to 2015. It was crazy. And I went back and I don't want to read that. Ooh, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know this. I don't want to know that. So I don't look back in the past, and that's probably why I'm so positive all the time, but I don't try and look back in the past. I don't worry about what people have said. If it's really got under my skin, you'll know about it because I'm very sensitive, and it'll be for 2 or 3 days. And that's what I feel with you as well. And the sadness can come from being sensitive to things. But you've been resilient so far. You got to this far. And what's the saying? You didn't get to this far to get to this far. That's what I'm hearing. So pull back the reins and start thinking about your future. Start looking at things about you, not everything else around you. Okay, stop suffering in silence and looking at the stuff around you, because the things around you don't care. They don't care how sad you are, because if they did, they would not be doing this. So look at things and be more resilient. Try and look for things that are going to make you happy, not that, and get out of that toxic realm, if that makes sense, lovey. And I'll leave that there. Lots of people suffer in this world, and when you're a medium, you kind of see everything from every direction, and nothing surprises me anymore. I very rarely get surprised with anything. I could say a few things that I do, and that's not even with people. It's another thing that I can't share on the live here, but that's for another time. But going forward, we are our own journey. We are our own souls, our own destiny. We need to make ourselves happy before anybody else can come along and make us happy. So, yeah, fasciitis, Kayleen Thomas, 100%. Bursitis and tendinitis, so anything with an itis on the end of any condition or disease is a dis-ease, Kayleen. is inflammation. So whatever you've got in your body is inflaming those areas. So spurs are built up because the muscles, the back of the calf muscle is pulling right up. So if this is your ankle, it's pulling right up from here and it's pulling underneath, and you're getting a spur right at the back of the heel. That's why it's so painful, because your calf muscle is so tight. Bursitis kicks in when there's inflammation there. And the bursitis is going to, this is how we used to teach it, the bursitis is going to kick in. It's going to make it really sore because it's trying to protect that area, so it gets inflamed. It's like a sponge sucking up some water, and it just fills up, and it never gets wrung out. The sponge will never get wrung out. That's why it gets so painful. But definitely calf stretches, calf orthotics you will need, as well as calf massage and things like that. Put castor oil on it as well. It's amazing, castor oil. Absolutely brilliant. Let's keep going. So Lisa Tia, haven't seen you on here before either. She says, love to know what direction my business is going, please. Okay, so definitely with the business, I see it around, and I'm looking down on it, and I see it like about 20 to 25% going okay, if that makes sense. Now, this business could go to the moon. We need more focus on the business, and we need more niche. That's what I'm hearing. So definitely with the business, is definitely a focus where, what they say, where energy flows, where focus goes, energy flows. So whatever you're doing around this business, it needs to be more positive. I feel like this is a low vibration kind of thought as well. It's like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. Stop saying you can't. Just say, I can't wait for it to do this. I'm really looking forward to next week, really looking forward to tomorrow. Wake up and say, you know, tomorrow's going to be amazing. It's going to be definitely awesome. I can feel this working. It's just, oh, it's going to be so cool, because you didn't start this because it wasn't going to work, lovey. You started this business because you knew it had some potential. So push that potential boundary and push it so that it's not going to fall backwards on you. And look for different things, like a lot of people in business don't look at the contingency plan. So look at something where you're going in this direction, but if something should happen, heaven forbid, and I'm not saying it's going to, I'm just giving you some examples, you need to do backup plans. So if you're going in this way, you need to look for that way as well, because the backup plans are going to save this business, okay? So backup plans are definitely a savior for any business, really. It's like, you know, what would happen if you got sick and then someone couldn't take it over? You know what I mean? So someone that you trust could actually help and things like that. But I do feel like the business is definitely going to step up, and that's going to be around February, March, April. So look forward to that, because it's like it's kind of like you need this kick up the butt from me or reality check to say, well, you know, I do say that. I do say, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. But no, you're going to manifest it. You're going to visualize it booming. You're going to visualize the dollar signs. And I do see the dollar signs coming in, Lisa, definitely coming in. So look forward to that. Really, really good. Next year's going to be a lot better for you, though. I feel like this year was kind of like the learning curve for you. But I'll leave that there. Any validations that we have, guys, just type in capitals validations and send it through to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and Ellie will read it out there. So, there you go. So Jasmine Verul, she said, yes, it's fatigue. I have a kidney transplant. 100% like lovey. So look at all your essential trace minerals. Look at things like that. I've actually done for myself when I had. I've had cancer myself, so 18 years ago, but I looked at things like, that's why I've done a lot of research on different things for myself. And I looked at IV, so IV of trace minerals. So, you know, getting an IV of trace minerals and vitamins into you. That's what I've done before as well, and it's paid off, and it's really, really, really good. And you just get this, whatever your body doesn't want, then you don't hold it in, you know, you pee it out. So she said, Jasmine Verul, she said, you were accurate in everything. Yeah, there you go. But I do feel like, Jasmine, that definitely things are going to shift gears with you, lovey. My iPad, let's just stop there. Where were we? Oh, yes, fatigue. Definitely look forward to it. Look, everybody has had their different things with their health, Jasmine. We get a lot of this on the show. People say, oh, will I get through this? Will I get through that? It's all about mindset, lovey. It doesn't matter what's happened to people in the past. We need to stop thinking about the past. We need to get on with the future. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you've had. It's how you handle it now and how you go forward with it and how you manage what the ailments are and things like that. Do your own research as well. A lot of people just take it, gospel for this and for that, and they never do their own research on, of essential minerals and vitamins and all that stuff. So do your own research and good doctors, and I'm talking really good doctors that are awake and stuff like that, okay? So Angela Simona would love a work-related reading or health, please. Angela. Okay, we'll come back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM. We'll be back to do that one after the break.
At home,
At work.
or in the car.
Take us with you wherever you go.
Check out SWR 99.9 on the iHeartRadio app.
Camera, action. Enhance
I always sweat like anything in here.
Sydney event technical specialists. That's our
My hair, I'm all sweaty.
We are Sydney's event technical specialists.
Angela Simone, so we've got work-related.
Our expertise to every event. Based in Blacktown, we can install customized.
Angela, do you have issues with your left eye with dry eyes?
Specialist.com today. Station sponsor.
Do you want to help your kids get involved?
Because I just had that. I'm just trying to write and my eye was burning.
St. John Ambulance Cadets is for you. Young people from 8 to 18 can join the cadet program and make a real difference. We learn about first aid and make new friends and have a lot of fun together. Now, I want to be a paramedic when I grow up.
St. John Cadets, a safe and supportive way to learn and serve the community. stjohnsw.com.au.
Sydney Motorsport Park.
Yep, sure did go fast.
On two wheels, BYO bike, or ride one of ours. The track features a mix of hard acceleration and heavy braking with fast.
I just can't believe how quick this year's gone. How about that, eh? We're already in December. It's my daughter's birthday next week. Should be 26.
Station sponsor, Sydney Motorsport Park. It's your park. Come play. Visit Sydney Motorsport Park.
What's she talking about? Oh, yeah, she's got dry eyes. Because my left eye is still really sore. It's like someone's poked me in the eye. Wow.
Rainy day. You can ask.
It's still really, it's like blurry now.
Because life happens every day.
Go away, spirit.
Meaningful conversations.
Take that pain away.
Ask, are you okay any day? Because a conversation could change a life. Learn how to ask at areyouok.org.au.
Wow.
SWR 99.9, Sydney's West.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We've got validation there, and then we'll do the Angela Simone reading. Yeah.
So Kylie Patterson said, since watching you last, I asked my guides to send me 3 confirmations on a topic that I've been wondering about. They gave me way more than 3. I think they know I need. They know that I need to know in no uncertain terms.
Very good. Very, very good. Yes, I love that. That's cool. So, yeah, very cool, Spirit. I love it when Spirit does that. I love it when it always plays out, I don't know, the whole scenario for somebody. It's just so cool and people don't believe me. So this is the universe, Kylie Patterson, the universe and Spirit having a conversation kind of like with you, an indirect conversation with you. It's really quite bizarre. That could be me with the burning eye. I said that for Angela Simone. I said I'll read for her after the ad break, and as I was writing down that I would read for her, that I said, oh my gosh, my left eye is just burning with the dry eyes. And she's come back through in the break and she said, yes, she says menopause is the cause of it. I don't know about that. I just think it's just dry eyes. But I get the feeling too that it's like burning in the eyes. I couldn't see before. But work-related, you asked for work-related or health, but let's go back to the health, because I do feel like that the bloodstream here is also a bit cloudy with you. And I feel like either vitamin D deficiency is prominent here as well. They're just screaming like big D's at me like this, okay? So the D is definitely important, Lovey. It's especially with D3. So you probably, if you haven't had a blood test, I'm just wondering, I'm just hearing blood test cloudy, and I'm also hearing blood test again. So I'm not sure if you had one or you need to have one, because then that's going to tell you what you're deficient in. TSH, T3, T4, and reverse T3 as well for your thyroid. So reverse T3 is the most important one for the thyroid to get checked as well, but then most doctors won't do it if they've done the TSH, because that always comes back normal, but the other ones don't. So you need to get all of them checked. So I'm also getting number 16 around you, Angela, and 7 in the month of July as well. So look forward to this July. I feel like this birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. Now, do you also get pain on the right side underneath the right rib area? Like liver, or we've got liver issues, or what's the story there? And this, whatever's going on around you is just taking your breath away at the moment, so the anxiety. So lots of good stuff coming up for you though, Simone, and I feel like this is going to be the 555 change around February into March as well for you. Lots of people last week had February into March. So it looks like for you too, lovey. And I'm also getting 17. Did I say 17 earlier? You've got 16, 167 in July, and 17, 170 is 8 and August. Lots of good stuff. Right pain in my right thigh as well. Right thigh for you as well, lovey, to take it easy. But just go get checked out. What did she write there, Ellie? I missed it. She said, yes, I am hoping to stay away. Oh, that's Glennis. Where was that? Yep. Okay. So there's no other message there from her. Any other validations there from you, Ellie? Not yet. So I just had Angela Simone. So, Angela, if you've got the validation there, just type in capitals validation and write it through and put it onto the page. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep. So Angela said yes, bloodstream is not good.
Ah.
Yeah, I have had him using yes, the left lung collapsed. Yes.
Oh, right. Wow. Yes, because I felt like my breath was being taken. Like my breath. But lots of things going on with you, Angela. You need to get your health sorted out, lovey. And like work has taken its toll on you clearly, but health this year is about health, and this is the first, like, now. It's like you need to get sorted, lovey. There's too many things that are occurring. The bloodstream, thyroid. I'm hearing the D's are down, like the rib, the liver, whatever's going on that right side with the left. But this was on my right side where the liver is. She said, yes, lots of experimental drug treatments, finally on one that works. Yeah, fair enough. So, I don't know. I hear in my head like things about the experimental drug treatments. And I just hear side effects everywhere. Okay, so I know you probably need it, but look, do your research on functional medicine doctors. Get into looking at stuff yourself and researching it to death. Like that's what I do. Bless you, Ellie. But that's what I do, lovey. And yeah, I just feel like this is such a necessity. People just let their health go and go and go until it's too late, and then they've got all these big major issues, and then all of a sudden they want help from the doctors, and the doctors send you to this specialist, and then it's like going down a 10-lane freeway where you've got a specialist for a lung, a specialist for a kidney, a specialist for this, a specialist for that, and you've got to go to all these different people just to get the one answer, So, and it's not like a general practitioner where they do everything, but then they can't do everything. They've got to refer. So it's just a crazy world we live in with this health, but you need to get it on track, lovey. And I'll leave it there. Oh, there you go. Okay, beautiful. So Anthea Lawrence just wrote a validation there for you early. Oh.
Yeah, so Anthea said, you asked about work. I am opening a holistic healing center. Yay, the confirmation.
Yeah, beautiful. Anything with healing, if it works there, Anthea, is definitely going to be brilliant for anybody, lovey. So look forward to it. There you go. So that, so 100% I was right with that there, Angela. And I said the bloodstream is cloudy. There's my words there. Bloodstream is cloudy. Okay, so definitely the bloodstream, and this fungal is in the bloodstream. That's what I saw before. Okay, and that could be mold in the house or anywhere that's been around you when you're a little kid. So this is like heavy toxins, whatever else is in the bloodstream, I don't know, but you need to get this sorted. Functional medicine doctors are the best. Sports podiatrists, sports doctors, and sports physiotherapists are the best for anything with muscular or bones or anything like that, guys. Just get to them, get it sorted out. She said, fungal lung disease. Yes, I know, double-edged sword, but I have bounced back from death twice now. Yeah, well, we're not gaming for a third whammy, like it's you've had your two cautions. You've had your two red flags, Angela. I'm not asking you to do any more, So she said, I do research and I'm doing the best that I can. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm saying this because a lot of people don't do that, Lovey. I'm not just aiming this at you. But keep going. Like, don't stop in the middle there, Angela. So if you've survived two of those deaths in a row now, then, you surely know what you're doing. You surely know how to keep going. So, but keep researching, Lovey, and keep finding all the good stuff. I'll leave it there. Okay, so if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm here around the world. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM Facebook page, as well as the Omni Studio and iHeartRadio as well. So join us in the studio on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Anthea, we did the Anthea. Yep, that's really cool. So if it works, Anthea, with your business, then it's definitely going to work. She said, thanks, it's exhausting, but it's a journey worth fighting. Lots of love and thanks for tonight, Leslie, Angela, Simone. You're welcome there, Lovey. Sometimes we just need to hear it like from the outskirts. I mean, how on earth? I've never met you. I've never seen you. I can't even see your photo. All I get is your name and a question. How on earth would I know that the bloodstream is definitely cloudy and things have, you've had all these ailments? How would I know that unless I'm talking to spirit directly? And, people on the other side, past loved ones, they jump up and down and say, do this, tell her that, blah, 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 do this. And I'm thinking, well, shush, because she's doing everything anyway. She just needs a bit more time. That's all it is. But definitely this year for you, Angela, is 100% health and looking after yourself, Lovey. Be kind to yourself too. Let's keep going. What have we got here? So... yep. We've got Nelia, MP. What does MP mean? What's MP mean? Do you know? What does MP mean, Nelia? She said, any messages for me? Thank you. Nelia, Nelia. Well, I don't know if that's an overseas thing because we don't have that here, MP. But I've seen that before. I don't know where I've seen it. I don't even know if it was on our show. So Nelia, MP. So what do we get for you there, Nelia? I get 11. So 11 November and 2 of February as well. So definitely 11 or November this year. Well, I was going to say last year. It's so close to next year. But definitely just November gone. I feel like this was, I just heard horrendous. Horrendous times around then. So I also feel like that there's shifts in like lots of different areas for you. So it's definitely shifting. And this is up to you, like you've got the ball in your court. So definitely up to you. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I was literally just thinking of Charles. Charles, I was just literally just thinking of you 2 seconds ago. Honestly, I swear on my daughter's life I was. I just had a Charles come up on the page here, one of my friends. So shifting gears, definitely shifting gears. And this is going to be around June, July next year there, Nelia. So look forward to that as well. It's like you need this change and the change can't come quick enough. So definitely quick changes when it does happen. Okay. So look forward to it. It's like you're just driving and you don't know, like you want to go home, but you don't want to go home. Is that correct? Driving home. I don't understand what they mean by driving home. You want to go home, but you don't want to go home. It's like you'd left someone behind. And was this somebody in like away, or am I on the right track here? She said, last initials of my name. Okay, right. Yeah, because we've seen MP before, and I don't know what it means over here. So definitely driving home, left someone behind. That's what I've heard. Again, I'm also getting left ankle pain as well. Definitely left ankle pain around you as well, lovely. But I'll leave it there because things are going to be shifting gears for you. And when they do, it's going to be really nice. So look forward to it. It's very exciting. I want you to come back and just say, you know, Lesley, I might be off with my months, but I don't think so. I think the months are going to be spot on here. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. Okay, so what did Charles write? Please, everyone, keep Helen Delaney in your thoughts and prayers as she appears in the New South Wales Supreme Court tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. 100%, Charles, we will be doing a prayer for this lady. Prayer. 100% we're going to be doing prayer. I don't know, Charles, I just see smiles on the face here. It's like smiles on the face. There's going to be a lot of people there as well. Okay, and you know what I mean by that. And I feel like there's going to be quite a lot of people there actually. And it looks like media as well, so be careful. So I see cameras, I see police. Okay. Is this going to be via online? Is this going to be online as well? Because if it's online, it's just not going to be good. Okay, but if it's out, if it's indoors, I don't know, I'll get pain in the neck with you as well, Charles. If this is indoors, not indoors, online, then this is, it's like smiles on the face, everything like that. But I feel like the people just like, and people are going to have like a sign or something, like signs. I don't know if I'm seeing like a protest or something like that, but anyway, we'll leave it there. I can't quite talk about that stuff here. What have we got here? A last initials of her name. MP's Minister of Parliament. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was thinking too, Charles. Thank you. Because I don't use my last name here. Fair enough, Nelia. It's okay. It's been hard years since August. Yeah. Dixie Keen's got a validation now. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
Yep. So Dixie said, last week I asked you if I had lost my mum's ring. You said it was in my house everywhere. You've been so spot on about everything I've asked you for help with. I had a quick look. I just don't feel so panicked now. I totally believe you. And I find out I'll get back to you. You
You're welcome there, lovey. I thought you'd have said you found it. That's cool. What do we got here? So, she said, Nelia said, I was at my ex-husband's resting place on Friday and didn't want to leave. Oh, that's why. Okay. And I saw left someone behind, and I just read that out. Look, there you go. Left someone behind. Yeah, I saw a male, and I thought it was really weird when I saw it, because I saw you here, brick wall, and then I saw nothing there, and I didn't want to say it because I didn't want that to be hurtful. I should have said it, but never mind. But yeah, definitely always around you there, lovey. So she said, thank you very much. Charles said, I don't know if it'll be online. Fair enough. Member of Parliament, yes. Nickabra, hi. Lesley, my 93-year-old grandma passed this morning. Oh, I didn't go see her, didn't want to remember her that way. I hope she wasn't mad. No, lovey, they're not mad, and it's probably the best thing that you did. Because I would have done the same. Let's put it that way. A 93-year-old grandma is absolutely brilliant to have lived that long. Like, what a milestone, Nickabra. It's like, seriously, that is such a long journey, you know. 93 years is a long time to be on this earth, you know. That's a really, really good milestone. And a lot of people celebrate, you know, long milestones like that. So, and that's what she would have wanted. Now, I'm also getting pain in the left kidney side, left area. Well, left pain around the rib cage. It's like it's taking me like a lung, or it's taking my breath away. So maybe it's a lung. And I don't feel like this lady had good lung capacity, if that makes sense. So even though she's that age, we would understand it, but I don't understand what's the lung or the left side of the pain here. I'm also getting 18 around you, 9, and the month of September as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there, but trust me, this lady's not going very far. It's like she's still standing here now. It's like, oh, she's saying, I was the queen of, I was the queen of everything that I did. I didn't stop at anything. That's what she's saying to me. So she's got a big smile. She does not hold the grudge that you didn't want to be there. It's like it's like she didn't want you there either. She doesn't want you to see her like that. Sometimes when people pass, they don't even allow the loved one to get there on time because they know that they're going to be so sad and upset that they don't want them to see them like that, So they always will either pass just before they get there or pass the day before or after they've left and things like that, So they don't want them to see them take the last breath. And it was probably a good thing for you. And that was the decision that you made, which is absolutely brilliant, So, but what a milestone for your grandma, and how beautiful is that, What a peaceful person. That's what she was. I'm also hearing 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. Very, very black and white lady, had a heart on her sleeve as well. And yeah, I just feel the breath and I feel the pain in the left shoulder, I have got nothing wrong with my shoulder here. I don't know if it's from the angle that I'm sitting, but definitely left shoulder is in pain here. I don't know if she had issues with that shoulder or the back area, like the scapula, shoulder blade area. But she's very witty lady, very wise old lady she was. Very, very, she said I was a superstar. Very, very witty, very funny. Superstar. And I'll leave that there. Just remember her in the beautiful way that she was, Lovey, because there's no other way she would want it either. And she was very proud of you. I'll leave it there, Lovey. Nelia MP, he passed away and family didn't tell me. I found out on my own. It's been really hard for me. Yeah, that's awful. I don't understand why people don't do that, Lovey. I don't understand why. I don't know why they are so cruel. People don't need to be cruel to others. When they're cruel to others, it just shows the true colors. It shows the dynamics of what you have got yourself out of. So look at it like that, Lovey. Okay? I just don't understand. So Dixie Keen says, I will find it. The ring, so much going on. Cousin passed away last week and auntie today. It's so hard. Oh, gosh. Geez, yeah. Everything will, just ask spirit for it, like everything will come around. It's fine. I'm sorry for your losses, guys. Oh, wow. So Dick Van Dyke is having his 99th birthday coming up. He is still dancing with Coldplay today. I saw him on the news. Oh, wow. That's insane. I remember that guy from when I was a kid. Right. What else have we got here? Okay. Yeah, definitely. And Nelia, if you're still there, just ask him to protect you. Ask him for that. Even though he wasn't in your life at the end, but trust me, they always hang around. Doesn't matter if they're there, like they're ex or not, they will hang around because they can. Sounds pretty weird, eh? But they can. Okay. I'm just reading here. Yes. Viv Gills, good evening. Any messages for me, please? We've got Viv. Okay, what do we got for Viv? So I get the number 23 around you, 5 in the month of May also. I'm also getting 7 around you, so July, and I feel like July is going to be a very busy time this year. Very busy beaver, that's what I'm hearing. And it looks like to me that, is there new wheels or new car, or what's with the white vehicle around you? Like I'm getting white car. It looks new. It's like it's showing me with the ribbon on top. That's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if it's you or someone around you, or if it's around where that question was just posted. Nelia or Glennis Lacey, Charles maybe, I don't think so, but Nickabra maybe. But I'm just getting like white car with a ribbon, like red ribbon around it. So who's that on here? Looks nice too. SUV. I'm also getting number 9 around you in September as well. Lots of numbers around you. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Are you having issues with property or something with the property? So are you renting as well, or what's with the rent or someone with rent? Because I'm just here, I just heard property/rent, and then I heard issues. So have you got somebody in a rental property, or are you in a rental property? Because they're definitely going to give you issues if you've got a rental property, or you're having issues. Can't tell the difference yet. It's, if I had more time, I'd work it out. But definitely seeing the property here. So, or you're buying something, that's for sure. Because I'm seeing two contracts. There are two contracts floating in the air now. See. And then when I see the contracts, it's like the Harry Potter with the invisible cloak, and all of a sudden it comes along and it just hovers in front. It's like a bit of paper, someone flickering a bit of paper in front of me, and it's got a big C on it. So when I see the paper and it's got the C on it, it means contract to me, or it's like court case, contract, or job description, or new job, or something like that, or you're signing something, like you're signing for a car, or you're signing for something, contract, whatever, mortgage, whatever it is. So that's what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing two of them there, something that you're signing. So just be careful when you're signing, because the clauses in there just need to be triple checked, okay? 100% triple checked. I don't care if you've had 15 lawyers check it yourself. Because if you have a question on anything that you're doing, you need to make sure that that is 100%. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Anything else from you, Miss Ellie? Not yet? Okay, let's keep going. If you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Viv Gill says, you told me I was going to buy a white car a couple of months ago, and I bought one, an SUV, I'm renting. There you go. 100% correct. There you go, guys. Just down the bottom there. Wow. And that's what I said. So white car with the red ribbon, and also the rent. Where's the rent? Property and rent. So definitely you're having issues there with that property. She says, I have court with the kids and dad's kids' dad in January. Okay, definitely. That's what the contract is then. 100% Lovey. Yeah, I see the smiles on your face. So I do see the smiles on your face. So look forward to that. Okay. Definitely, like get it over and done with. That's what I'm hearing. Just get it over and done with. If it's out by $5,000 or $5, whatever it is, whatever the 5 is, I'm just seeing 5 around you, whatever it is, just let it go. Just get on with it. Get on with your life and make yourself happy again, I should say. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. There you go. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. That's a good one. Look at that.
So Nicola said that's funny. I used to walk into her house and say the
superstar.
Here. She was the rock of the family, a strong little lady. She buried her oldest and youngest within the first 2 months, and I don't know how she did it. She had 6 kids, 27 grandkids, 16 great-grandkids, and 10 great-great-grandkids. Thanks, prayers, please.
Wow, that's insane. See how I wrote that? I wrote superstar. I said, why is she saying superstar? Now I know why, and I love that. How, like, out of all the words in the world, how on earth would I have gotten just that one word from her? Because she's here, that's why. And then people think that us mediums are fakes out there. I'm telling you what, and I'm doing this with no tools at all. I love that. Thank you for confirming that, Nicola. That's awesome. But wow, what a milestone for this lady. Like, seriously, you've got to be happy for her that she's lasted 93 years, Nicola. And, she's 6 kids, 27 grandkids, 16 great grandkids, and 10 great grandkids. I mean, wow, what an achievement, huh? So how cool is that? I love it. Jackie Gilmore from Scotland, thanks for joining us. Yeah, that's really cool. But definitely look forward to the smiles on your dial there, Viv Gills. I'm just seeing that again for some reason. It's a spirit just bashing me in the back of the head going, tell her again. I go, okay. Oh, that's beautiful, yeah. Nelia, she said that she talks to him every day. And that's why he's come through, and that's why he's given us these messages there, Nelia, because he's definitely around you all the time. It's like he wants to put the wings around you. He hates what his family has done, okay? So, and you never ever validate that, but that's what they do. And if they're showing up on your doorstep more than they're showing up on theirs, it's got to tell you something, okay? I feel like the heart was still in the right place there, but it was just like the communication was low. But I'll leave that there. What else do we have here, Miss Ellie? I love the fact that Viv Gills got that white car. How cool is that? So definitely got it. So Nicola, I always told her I'm a superstar. She laughed at me. Oh, that's really cool. How cool is that down the bottom here? How cool is that? I love it. It's like, and did she have like a really, really timid, really laugh, like a real timid little laugh, you know? That's what I'm seeing with her. How cute. I love it when spirit gets it right. And then people say to me that I shouldn't be doing this, that I should be I should stop doing my readings because I'm demonic. Can you believe it? Oh, I just want to slap some people sometimes. Andy Dan, wow, superstar for sure. That's cool. And what else have we got here? So Dixie, she says, Lesley, we are coming over to my daughter's for Christmas. I'm worried about my dad and dogs. We'll be all good while we are away. Our granddaughter is staying at our house with the dogs. My sister and brother will be checking on Dad. Of course, they'll be all good, won't they? Of course, Lovey. They're going to look after everything. They're not going to let anything happen. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Just go and enjoy it. When you're away, just go and enjoy yourself, you know? And there's always FaceTime if you want to see your pets and stuff like that. So... yeah, Nelia, it's amazing how spirit works, Nelia. It's just amazing. So we're going back to Dixie. Yes, 100%, lovey. Go and enjoy yourself. Just enjoy your daughter's Christmas for, you know, like the pets will be fine. Your dad will be fine. You just need to make sure that you got everything in order, write everything down so nobody misses anything. Just write everything down. So even though when I went to Melbourne this year, I think it was May or June, I can't remember. But when I went to Melbourne, I just wrote every day my daughter knows what to do. I just wrote everything down so that she didn't forget anything. Because, you know, I want my pets to be looked after the same way. Nelia said, that helps me. Thank you so very much. You're welcome there, lovey. Very, very welcome. So Nicola, yes. Nicola says she was my superstar, my light, my everything. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like a lot of people don't even have grandparents. A lot of grandparents are either passed away or they've disappeared or they're, you know, just total don't want to have anything to do with some of their grandchildren, you know. So you're lucky that you have that beautiful relationship with your 93-year-old grandma, and then she's got so many great grandchildren and kids, and my gosh, it's just incredible. What a milestone. How beautiful is that? But we'll leave it there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM.
Music, the difference is the music.
SWR 99.9.
My grandparents lived till, my gosh,
Hi, this is John.
my grandmother, I think she lived
Music is
till,
one of the most important things in my life. But
what was
nothing's more
she,
important than
70? She had a heart attack.
You're risking your life and
I can't remember. I think she was 76.
So whenever you're having a few drinks,
My
just
grandfather,
before you head out,
he lived till
arrange a
84.
driver who
He
won't
died of a
drink,
broken
or
heart,
make
my
sure you have
grandfather.
enough money for a taxi.
That's on my
Remember,
mum's
don't
side.
let friends drink drive.
Something like that. I can't remember how old they were. It was a long time ago.
If you're serious about growing your business in Southwest Sydney, then you need to become a member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Get noticed, build relationships, and bring credibility to your business while staying informed. Chamber membership is a fantastic opportunity to get involved, stay connected, and for your business to become a real presence in Southwest Sydney. Become a member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry today. Visit liverpoolchamber.org.au.
A tough time doesn't excuse abusive behaviour at home. Even in crisis, there's no place for domestic or family violence. If you, your family, or community is affected, help is available online and by phone 24/7. For free, confidential advice, support and counselling for everyone, contact 1-800-RESPECT. There's no place for domestic or family violence. Help is here. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Dogs are awesome. Think about it. When you give them a little love, they'll give you their heart. They don't care about how much money you make, how good you look, or even how bright you are. They love you for you. That's why we need to train more assistance dogs. They take care of people in need by helping out with everyday tasks, from opening doors to emptying the washing machine. To help us share the love, find out how you can get involved by visiting assistancedogs.org.au.
SWR, Sydney's West.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with the International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM, iHeartRadio, and Omni Studio. Tomorrow night we'll be on a live. But we're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night on another radio station from 8 till 10. But Dixie Keane came back and said, yes, that helps me, honestly. I will go have a great time. Bless you, Leslie. Well, bless you. You're going to have a good time. Just go and enjoy yourself. Nickabra, she said she called us a little bunch of brats. She was my last grandparent. Oh, that's why it hits so home so hard. I know they're very cute when they're when they've got a little bit of spunk in them, the old grandparents. And my grandmother used to give my grandfather heaps, but I can honestly tell you that my grandfather, he stuck by my grandmother like thick and thin. Like he did not, as much as she drove him crazy, and he used to cop it from her, but he stuck with her. I can tell you, like thick and thief, like two thick thieves, you know, if they were, as they would say. So she said, I said in the break that my grandfather passed of a broken heart after my grandmother. Yeah, pretty much. My grandfather was lost after my grandmother passed. So Dixie Keane said, did your grandfather pass of a broken heart after your grandmother? I said, yes. My cousin passed of a heart attack a couple of months ago after his son took his life. Yeah. I know, it's actually a heart. It's like a broken heart. And there is such a thing, Lovey, you know, like it's really, really awful. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. The broken heart. And that's what happens to a lot of elderly, because my grandparents were together probably, oh my gosh, from the age of 18, and they were they were so old it wasn't funny. Just 1 second. Ellie, can you grab the charger for the laptop? It's just the battery's just gone. I don't know how I didn't plug that in. Thank you. Yeah, so it's really tough trying to just be a grandparent and then getting old and watching all your grandchildren grow up, and then all of a sudden you've left them behind, but they go to the other side with a smile on their face because they've got all this, legacy of children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren to go by. But yeah, it's really beautiful. But if you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So we will be leaving shortly. I wanted to find a prayer for Helen Delaney and everybody else here. So we will look for a prayer. I put a couple of prayers on my page actually from last week, and I'm hoping that will be a good prayer for Miss Helen Delaney. And it was, what's this one? The gratitude one, 100%. I might even do that one, and I might even do, there's two prayers here I've got. Isn't it bizarre how I've got these two prayers ready to go? And I can't believe how many times I've won Powerball this year. It's incredible. It's like every time I put a ticket in, it's all over my page. You can see the results there. Every time I put a ticket in, I just keep winning. It's awesome. But I'm going to go to those two prayers that I posted up the other day, and I'm going to say that for Helen. And I'm really hoping, and I'm going to make sure that we manifest tomorrow is going to be a positive outcome for her. But let's see what else we've got here on the page. Okay, JC. Hi, Leslie. I feel like there's a group of people that can't let me go or move on with their life. I feel like I'm a social worker at the moment. They seem to have latched onto my personal life. It can be very draining. I'm doing all I can in this strange situation, and I remain positive through my life. Help. So you must be an empath for a start there, JC. But look, this is what I say, if people are constantly sucking the life out of you and they're not taking any advice, they love the attention, of the negative attention they're loving. So don't feed the vampires Sometimes these people are just vampires. They just suck the life out of us for no reason. And you're learning the slow way of getting out of that. But you need to just put your foot down and just move on and just say, oh, yeah, oh, really? Oh, that's no good, and then let them work it out themselves, because they did get to this far, Lovey. Okay, it sounds a bit harsh, but sometimes we can't help everybody. It's like me being a medium. I say what I get. I do what I have to do with spirit and the universe and whatever else comes up with spirit and their past loved ones. But I can only lead them to and guide them in the right direction. I cannot make them, it's like it's the old saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink it, or you can put the carrot in front of the horse, you can't make him eat it. It's that simple. So we just got to do what we got to do in our soul. And if it gets too hard, you've got to start looking after yourself first. So Nicobra, she said, I used to call my Gma gangster ma. She was 4'5", blind, but strongest lady I've ever known, mental, physical, and emotional, 100% loving. And that's what we don't have anymore. Those elderly ladies at 93 went through thick and thin. That's why they survived to this long of this age at 93, Lovey, because they've been there, done that. They experienced a lot of things, and they were tough as nails. They were. That's why she lasted so long. And how beautiful is that? One of my friends has got four. She's got four. One of my other besties, she's got 4 grandchildren. All of them are gorgeous, and she gets them to call her glamour for grandma instead of grandma. They call her glamour. So it's been a journey with them as well. But I'm going to. There's no other validations there, Miss Ellie. Okay, so I'm going to send this prayer for Helen. I'm thinking of her, and I have been thinking of her, and it goes like this: live every day as if it's your last. Let go of the pain and forgive the past. Our time is short and slipping fast. It won't be long till our minute has passed. And then I'm going to give her this gratitude one. So this is a beautiful gratitude prayer that I posted up on my page, and this is for everybody as well as Helen. So it goes like this. A couple miles from here, a man lies starving in the street with a tin can and a guitar just to get a bite to eat. A woman hurdles neath an underpass by the light of a dumpster fire while we dine here at our tables with everything that we desire. Another sleeping in the subway with no place to call home, all alone in the bitter cold while we sit here on our phones. Sometimes I feel alone, but I can't imagine what it's like. To be living on the edge of life each and every night. So I thank my lucky stars as I reflect upon their light. At least I have a home and a comfy bed to rest tonight. If there is a God, I think he blessed me right. And even on the days I struggle, I never give up the fight. And that's one for Helen. And I'm sending all our love to Helen, all our prayers to Helen, and we are going to leave it there. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM, and we'll be back tomorrow night from 8 till 10. And see you later. Have a beautiful evening. Bye, everyone. See you.
SWR 99.9.
Good night, everyone.